Hey everybody, your good buddy Fantastic Phil here. Joining with me is the little guy. Do you want to say anything? Come on, say hello. No, okay. 5 seconds ago he was talking up a storm, and now, of course, nothing. A little bit. I don't want to say unprepared, but just a little. Sorry. Little. What's the word I'm looking for? I guess unprepared is the best word. Sorry. This morning, my wife is still sleeping, as is my daughter, which makes me think maybe she woke up in the middle of the night and I didn't notice it. And so I'm just kind of wrapping up breakfast with my son. That's why I don't have my normal stuff up, which is perfect for today, of course. He's going to have his milk in about 2.5 minutes, so you're going to hear a loud beep, just to warn you. But let's see who's here. Mr. Las Cruces from New Mexico. How are you, sir? Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Trev, thank you. Thank you. Nobody's going to top Moldy Joker or Neil's interpretation of whatever Neil was at the end. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you guys have to watch Fanboy Prime in the mornings because, wow, that was quite a show today. North of the Wall, how are you? Keep the White Walkers back from us, sir. John, how are you? Thank you, sir. In case you missed Brian's show a little bit earlier, John is doing on his Instagram a what do you call it? Mystery boxes to support a woman. I think her name is Comics Will Break Your Heart. Jen from Comics Will Break Your Heart. I know I bought a mystery box from Unruly Simeon for that cause as well, but John's got 9 spaces left. I think they're $50 a pop. Go to John's IG and you'll get more information. Hoping I could do that by Friday, or on Friday rather, but we'll see. Trev, how are you, sir? Mike, I don't know if I said hi to you already. I did. That's okay. You get 2 highs, sir. Who else we got? Neil. Neil, you need to rest the rest of the day, man. That was hilarious. And Neil, everybody, big props to Neil for being a good sport because, wow. Comics by the Bay. How are you, my buddy? Hey, Trev said hello. You want to say hi back? No, my wife just got up. You can hear her. Other Phil, how are you? Phil's Treehouse. Joe, I understand Joe is nearing a major milestone as well, so I'd urge you to check out his channel. I definitely need to do that too. Comic Cap, how you doing? Durs has his first Saturday off in about 20 years, from what I understand. It's that guy. Yeah. Joffrey, thank you. And thanks again, too. Yes. Part of the craziness that was this past week, my little guy's second birthday. We couldn't really do too much, just stuff going around. So it was very low key, but that's okay. We had a good time. The Godfather, Brian, how are you? Good show this morning. I had to mute half of it. We'll talk about that too. That's why the balloons are here too, by the way. These are not my YouTube anniversary balloons. This is my son's birthday balloons. Hold on, I got to grab his milk. Okay, here you go, pal. Ryan, how you doing? How you doing? Let's see. Well, Bora said, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Paul, how's it going? He morphed. Let's see. Just trying to catch up here. Still going, still going, still going. You have an obligation to watch everything when it drops. Yeah, absolutely. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about, that's why I said I had to mute most of Brian's show. Brian, I guess, had to catch up on some streaming films and shows and everything. So Some of them I had seen, some of them I haven't. That's just kind of how it is. I'm hoping that I get to some of those soon. I have a feeling I might need to just watch them solo. Yeah, Trev, he don't fool around. That'll be done in about 5 seconds. Mello, how you doing? How you doing, sir? Yeah, like Echo, I want to watch. I just realized the other day I never finished a Sucka or Shuka, whatever it is, the Star Wars one. So maybe I'll do that later this afternoon if I can. I have an appointment right after the show is over today. You don't like? Seems like you don't like a live stream as you enter. Yeah, I do that. Oh, if you. Never mind. I thought you were saying to me. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I have never seen Breaking Bad. I'm aware of it. I know the premise. It's just there's too much to watch. I could talk at length for, we've watched 90 Day Fiance, I think, every day this week except for last night. And a lot of that, why is it every day this week? It's not that it's on every day. We recorded it on Sunday and Monday, and it's just by the time we go to sit down and watch it, we'll watch like a half hour, then usually I'll pass out. And all right, we'll catch it up tomorrow. So there you go. And that's like 3 different shows, technically. What else? We did watch, I think that was last weekend, the Super Mario Brothers movie. I thought it was good. Not great. Look, it was certainly better than that monstrosity from when I was a kid. I can tell you that much. Chop, how are you? Yeah, well, bored. My biggest thing is like, okay, you're just dragging it now. I have a feeling that this is the last episode before the tell-alls. Whether they do 2 or 3 tell-alls, though, is the question. You want a hat? Yeah, I don't have my hat on today because I had to watch you, buddy. My hat's downstairs. Oh, you want your? Yeah. Okay. So, thanks, Shop. How are you, sir? I said to my mom. My mom said I want to send a little something to your son. So, all right, don't go overboard. And lo and behold, Party City showed up. She must have done like a DoorDash or something with, like 3 big bags of balloons and a coloring book and this. So my son now wants to wear a crown when he is at the kitchen table. Go ahead. It's upside down. Here. It goes like this. Here, you want help? There you go, buddy. Okay. Keep that on. Don't throw it on the ground. Yeah, I could understand that. Of course, you threw it on the ground. Okay. I'm just going to put this here. Oh, he wants it again, of course. And I know he's going to just throw it on the ground again. That's just how it is. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, this is. I'm trying to think. There's a whole bunch of stuff we have to catch up on. I still haven't watched Flash yet, but I'll say we watched. Hi, honey. We watched Super Mario. We watched. I think also last weekend we watched Serendipity, which was because of. No, I wouldn't have. Because of Gary's suggestion. Crowns are good. Also, in hindsight, I should have named my son Senator. Okay. Your kid has a crown. He's ready to dethrone you. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Buddy, if you want to pay all the bills, you can certainly dethrone, because that'll be fun. You want to say hi, honey?
Hi.
I thought you were coming over to come on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did she wake up? You good?
Yeah. I woke up.
What was the Gary suggestion? Serendipity. No, during the night did she wake up?
I didn't hear her.
Oh, she slept in then.
Did you?
No. Yes, and happy birthday, I'm sorry, to Chop's son. His 13th birthday. Congratulations. Yeah, see, Serendipity, Super Mario. Bupkis. If you guys have Peacock, which we somehow got for free through T-Mobile, I think, right?
Yeah.
yeah, we watched Ted, and then we went right to Bupkis with Pete Davidson. Good show. The last episode was a little dark. Um, yeah, to watch Super Mario and the Sonic movies. Yeah, I mean, again, it was pretty good. Definitely better than Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo thing from when I was a kid. Sonic, I liked the first one. The second one was good, but not great.
Serendipity too.
Yeah, yeah. I know the third one is coming out soon, and I think they're also doing a spin-off for Knuckles, if I remember. We had Paramount for like 3 months, and it was I don't know. I watched the Godfather show on it, and then I tried to watch Halo. I just couldn't get into it. Why did he recommend Serendipity? I don't remember. He wanted us both to watch it, both my wife and I, and then draw something that.
He was asking if you were watching Chick Flick.
Oh, yeah, because he was asking about chick flicks. Okay. And then he wanted us to draw a scene from it, which I don't know when I'm going to get to because I have a lot of art to do in a little bit of time. My shoulder's been killing me because of that, too. Yeah, I saw the little banner for it on Apple TV. I just haven't clicked on it. What's up, pal? So what else was going on? We had a really busy week. My son's birthday. We had a couple not so great things happen that kind of, put a damper on the week. I'm not going to go into that because it's just family stuff, I guess. But this is also my last week of paternity leave. I go back to work in 48 hours.
Wow.
So
You made it sound really blown down.
yeah. So yeah, that'll definitely be interesting. It'll be like, do I remember how to do my job? So yeah, no, I'm joking, but it's definitely been interesting. I had a generous amount of paternity leave, but I also had PTO, so I've been out since. Yeah, he pretty much threw everything on the ground since November. So yeah, it's gonna feel like the first day of work again. Fanboy talking about Serendipity. Yeah, see, Piven didn't do it for me in this one. I generally like Jeremy Piven. Entourage, I think everybody liked him in.
Who's that?
The Friends in Serendipity. Old School, he was good. PCU, I love. If you could ever catch that on TV, watch it because I don't think it streams anywhere. I didn't finish season 1. I just watched the first episode of season. I didn't finish season. Yeah, I watched the first episode of season 1. I was like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. We say it's a nice break, but it really isn't. Because you have other things to do. You're not really on break. You're adjusting. No, it is a good thing. You're just you like it's not like, oh, you're on vacation.
Well, it's a good not on vacation.
Yeah. Like I remember my boss was telling me one of the underwriters I work with when he went on leave, him and his family went like backpacking. It's like with a new baby.
Yeah.
I don't believe that's the case. How did that work? Yeah, break from work. Yeah, I hear you. I didn't get to do a lot of comic reading this week. I can only tell, and I didn't even bring them up because little guy.
Hey.
Well, no, it was a very busy morning. I could tell you, She-Hulk #1. Hey, C. Bizzle, how are you? Yeah, definitely. Oh, thank you, C. Biz. And yeah, I mean, I could tell you 100%. Just hanging out with my family. That's it. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
Um,
You should have grateful for that.
I am. Thank you. Taught me that if I wish to improve, I must be content to be thought stupid and foolish. I don't know. I didn't get that, to be honest with you. I mean, my whole thing, I don't know. I'm the kind of guy that, like, I was watching this and I was like, well, you're both in relationships, so there's that. No, somebody, fanboy was saying how serendipity taught him that if
Oh,
I wish to improve, I must be content to be.
I didn't like that part.
That's like the whole premise. And then,
Yeah, I know.
you know, look, I understand it's a rom com. You got to suspend disbelief, but
I like the.
oh, I went to high school or college with you, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay.
I didn't like that aspect of it, but I liked it. I liked the idea, but I didn't like the fact that it was both in relationships.
What I'm curious is if there's a very loose connection to a film I really do like with John Cusack that I think came out just around the same time, High Fidelity.
Oh yeah.
Because there's, well, because remember what was the book that she wrote her number in?
Yeah.
Love in the Time of Cholera, and I remember that there is a reference. He's getting his breakfast. There was a reference to that book in High Fidelity. So I'm wondering if, I don't know if that might be just the extent of the connection.
That's
but,
I think that's just
yeah, who knows? So what else? Going back to work. Oh, I was saying I read 2 books this week. Both of them were just okay. She-Hulk issue number 1, which I know is a couple weeks old, but I'm catching up. I have the other 3 issues to read. I think the 5th one is out already by this point. And what if it was with Dracula and Blade? And that one I was a little, I don't know. Like I like the what ifs that I feel present a clear left turn. And they kind of set it up like that, but this one just kind of fell flat for me. Yeah, High Fidelity is one of my all-time favorites as well. But She-Hulk, like I had to remind myself that She-Hulk, because it's been a while since the prior volume wrapped up. I had to remind myself that She-Hulk is not a typical, superhero or action or suspense comic. It's kind of, I don't know the best way to describe it. There are some superhero elements into it. There's some fun elements in it. I guess if there were a rom-com, She-Hulk would be the closest thing that we had to it for superheroes. I want to see something. Bear with me for a moment. All right, I'm going to try this. I've never done this before. Apparently I can't. I was going to see how to actually share a comment. How to share the link to the channel. Yeah, let me try something. Hold on. So I'm going to go to my own stream. Let's see if this works. Make sure I'm muted so we don't have feedback. I'll give myself a like. Hit the like button if you guys don't mind. Let me try this. Will that work? No. Oh, okay. I almost hit autofill my password. We don't want that. Yeah, I don't remember that one. All right, let's try this. Bear with me for a second. There we go. Sorry. Cup, how are you? All right, I'm trying something here. Let's see if that works. If you guys want to jump in, go ahead. Yeah, I'm probably only going to go to like 11:45 today, just to give you a heads up, only because I have something to do right after. And we'll see who jumps in, if anybody jumps in. Who knows? Oh, okay. Let's see. I just clicked on something. There we go. And by the way, in case you didn't notice it, I did figure out my horizontal issue with YouTube or with StreamYard, so I got that going for me this week. You doing good, bud? I guess I should also talk about the reel I did this week. I'm gonna say this too. Like, I think everybody who's watching this pretty much knows my humor and where it was coming from. Yeah, but I'll say this: I didn't read any of the comments on it. Oh, we have somebody who's coming in. Let's see, and with good reason. This is Mr. Let me see if I have that right for you.
What up, brother?
Joe, how are you, sir?
Hanging in there.
See, you're the first live guest I've had on the morning show. Oh, no.
There you go.
There you go. First live guest today.
There you
So
go.
I figured, because I don't have much to talk about, we'll just treat it as a hangout for a little bit.
Hey, sounds good.
Yeah, I was saying you have a giveaway coming up too, right?
Yes, I do. And it ends on February the 29th. So everybody has to head over to the 500 subscriber announcement video and make sure they follow the 3 rules of it. They got to be a public subscriber to my channel. They got to put in the comment section, what would you do if you won a $100 gift card of your choice? Where would you go with it? What would you buy with it? And put in the hashtag TAJSRocks, all one word. And that's your entry into the giveaway.
Yeah. And
then I'll be collecting after the 29th. I'll be collecting all the names, trying to decide whether to do a duck race or do the elimination wheel like I did before, and then go from on the first week of March, do the giveaway.
There you go. And look, in case you didn't know, because it is coming up quickly. The 29th is just on Thursday. So
yep.
like is kicking. Yeah. In fact, you should do that right after this show. I said it only because I noticed, like, especially with Brian's channel, I forget to do that after show comment.
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes after. Then it's like it'll be like I think 10 minutes before his next show. I'll be like, oh, I didn't do that this week.
Oh yeah, I did. I had to go back on after his show ended. After I got yours started, I went back to his and freaking went into the comment section to make sure I did it. So it's like, because I keep forgetting to do these things. There's times I'll watch the live and then they'll say, oh, you got to do this afterwards and stuff. And I was like, did I do that?
Maybe I should start like doing 11:15 just because, like, give you that extra 15 minutes just to, all right, let me go get a coffee. Yeah. Like oftentimes I know, well, I have to set up. I'm like 10 minutes before, like, all right, I got to run downstairs, grab this. Here, Neil answered he would buy a new wig. Neil, I think the wig.
I don't know if there's gift cards for that.
Oh, there's got to be. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Amazon has a surprising number of things. It said we had a guest and then they went away. So I don't know what happened. Neil, I think the wig that you had on at the end of today's show was just stellar. There's no reason. You have something to add, buddy? You kind of saw a little bit of that. Here you go. Let's see. We have some more people came in. Manny's here. How you doing, Manny?
Real evil.
Everyone's focused on the woke aspect. For me, it's the fact that changing characters. Yeah, no. I was talking about the reel. You want to run around, pal? Hold on, Mom's got to come back to put the gate up first. I was just saying, like, I feel like everybody kind of missed the point that I at the end of it did. Hey, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have ice cream together. I don't know. I didn't understand a lot of people getting upset about a cartoon.
Well, which cartoon exactly? Because I might have missed that.
Oh, so X-Men '97.
Yeah, they had one guy on there claiming Wolverine being gay now and stuff. Somebody pointed right out to him and says Wolverine and Cyclops have always had this freaking love-hate relationship. So what series are you watching?
Oh yeah,
he punched when Jean got killed during the Dark Phoenix saga and stuff. He literally punched Cyclops in the stomach, and I thought he was gonna freaking put the claws right to him.
I remember.
And I says that where is this stuff coming from? Okay, yeah, a lot of people are upset because suddenly Morph is this binary crap or whatever, but guess what? Mystique has always been that way. She could disguise herself as a woman or a human or a man. It don't matter.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the most stupidest crap in the world.
And I still want to know. Like, I didn't see the original interview where they made this revelation. Hey, Morph is non-binary. Look, I don't subscribe to binary things. This is my personal thing, but it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know what the reference like, I don't know, did they happen in an interview say, hey, what's going on with Morph? Or did somebody just say, like, did Disney just put a press release, hey guys, just so you know, Morph is non-binary now, that's it, have a great day?
Yeah.
That's
well, for one, if you go back to the very older episodes of X-Men, okay, Morph did morph into, when he was taken over by Sinister, he morphed into Rogue.
Yeah.
So there's not a big difference there and stuff. Just like Mystique morphing into a guy to disguise herself, sneak into this facility, and then makes herself a woman again and just fucking walks right out the door. It's like, where's the difference in this? I mean, it's been there. And it's been in the comics for generations, for God's sake.
And somebody brought up this, and I haven't rewatched the cartoons in a long time.
Oh yeah,
and
it takes a long time to get through all of them because Disney Plus has them somewhere in there. You could say, okay, go to Disney Plus. You got X-Men, the original X-Men run and stuff. Okay, all the episodes are in a certain order, and sometimes they're just broke down into what story arc they were a part of.
Yeah,
and it's just like, oh my God, I don't remember it being this way.
And I just remember some of those last episodes were really rough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I read something like they had to ship them out to a different studio, and it was like a rush job, but it's still.
Yeah. Because Fox, they got word that Fox was going to end Fox Kids. They were going to just end that whole thing with Fox Kids and stuff because they said certain programming was not panning out for them anymore. Like that Eek the Cat show and other goofy crap they had on there. And then they tried to put on Power Rangers, and then they tried to put on Spider-Man, the animated series, X-Men right after that. And it's just like they overwhelmed it too much. Fox Kids wanted to do more with the Marvel comic stuff, but then they had more of this goofy crap before that, and it kind of ruined it for everything. Right. So they were literally one of the older animators was talking about that when it came to X-Men 97. He said that the last 3 episodes of the original run was such a rush job that they screwed a lot of crap up. And he even came out and said that, and people says, well, I don't see it. Where did you screw it up? I was like, did you even watch it?
Yeah, that last episode especially I remember. And then the like the fairy tale episode I vaguely remember, and I think right, that's it.
That one is just like could we erase that out of memory? It was the goofiest episode ever.
My whole take though on the main kind of controversy, and it kind of makes me laugh. I don't know, maybe because I'm like a little bit older now. These things, it's like I had this, and I've said this story before, so I'm sorry if I sound repetitive. Can you put the gate up and I'll let them out? When Ms. Marvel came out, the series, there was a guy in our area. He's a former government official, not government. Right. They used to call them freeholders here. Then they just changed it to. I don't even know, what do they call the freeholders now, honey? County commissioners, which
okay,
how they do. But the guy put up a link to a Variety article, and I'll say this: look, it was Variety. It was not the best written article.
Yeah, they're not very good at their stuff.
Yeah, it was leaning into just Marvel is putting out a show for a Muslim superhero, and he put out a statement that was like, well, why are they focusing that she's a Muslim superhero? Why aren't there more Catholic superheroes or Jewish superheroes? And I tend to kind of stay away from these kind of things, especially on social media.
Yeah.
And in this fashion, people were saying, well, Ben Grimm, Green Lantern, Captain America, Daredevil, bring up examples. And I just was like jumping in, was like, look, unfortunately, the variety article is really not well written. If you ever go back and read the stories, it's actually a lot more than that. It's actually really well done.
Right.
And then it was just kind of like he was going back and forth. Like, at the end of the day, I don't have the time or the energy to worry about the religious or the sexual things or anything else behind fictional characters.
Right.
Not that much time in the day. All right, bear with me for a second. I got to unleash the Kraken here. All right, buddy. Wants to go play.
Clear that Medusa head.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Go. Go ahead. Play with your cars. Now, I'm going to do another reel. I'm not used to doing them, so I have to really kind of figure out how to do it well. So Joe, and I'm asking you because you're the only one here.
Right.
The X-Men animated theme song is actually a Rod Stewart song.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Okay. I something my dad and my stepmom pointed out when the show was on. Excuse me. And I hadn't heard it again until I think like a year ago, and everybody brought it up to, because you play a little bit of the song and it's like, oh wow, how didn't they get sued for this?
Yeah, it's like, what the heck happened there? Yeah, I did hear about that. It was supposed to be a Rod Stewart song or something, and there was some kind of an issue that took place with it, and I was like, where's the issue here exactly? I mean,
oh no, you could find the song on YouTube. I'd play it for you, but YouTube will just knock everything out. The song is Crazy About the Girl. You hear it within the first 10 seconds, not even. It's like, oh wow, that's pretty much it.
I haven't heard that one since high school. That's why I probably don't remember it very well.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The saxophone, it's got like.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now I see where they're getting there.
But I know that they got in trouble. I think recently some Norwegian band tried to sue them. I hadn't heard the original saying that it sounds just like it.
Oh yeah, there was a there's a band that's suing who was it again? Not the Grateful Dead. It was there's another one. There's a band that was suing Fleetwood Mac, saying that just lawsuit just got filed this week and stuff, saying that they copied their song or something and stole the lyrics or some crap. And I was just sitting back and going, you wait all this time. It's just like I got nothing against Tina Carano. Okay. I actually loved her. I enjoyed her content here and there. I enjoyed the fact that she was Cara Dune in The Mandalorian. She was really great. Okay. Mm-hmm. But why now would you wait until now to sue Disney and Lucasfilm when you've been out of it for this long and stuff, and you've been working with the Daily Wire? You could have just had Daily Wire give you lawyers and they could have sued them. It's just like, why wait till now? And a lot of people go on their own moral high ground or high horse or whatever you want to say. Me, I sit back and I just say, why now? Okay. But at the same time, I'm not going to hark on it. I'm not going to let it be a part of my daily life every day. I'm just like, it is what it is. She's doing what she's doing because she believes this is what happened, but others are sitting there saying, this is what happened. This is why you got fired, yada, yada, yada. And I'm sitting back and going, it's been over and done with for almost 3 years now. Why all of a sudden now?
Did her Wire stuff go anywhere? I remember hearing she was going to do it, then I never saw or heard anything about it after that.
Yeah, there was when she got canned by Disney and Lucasfilm, for what she said, something to do with some post about Nazis and the Jewish people turning on, that the Nazis weren't always the enemy, that the Jewish people had their own people turning on them, which is actual fact. Okay, there are, because if you watched I was gonna say not that goofy show Joe Rabbit, but that other one, they showed that there were Jewish people that, yes, they were against the Nazi stuff, but they would turn their own neighbors in if they wanted to survive. That's how it went. And she posted something like that from some kind of an old photo or article or something, and everyone went after her over it. Everybody, because she was trying to say that in politics, it's basically like those that are against the Republican Party treat them like the Jewish supporting Nazis did and stuff like that. And I says, okay, I can see where she's coming from with it, but maybe not put it in a political sense. I mean, because it really threw everything out of perspective, and that's when Disney said, "We're done with you." And
she kind of fell into two unfortunate categories. Honey, Viking is on its way. Can you just listen out for them? I'll grab her. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I think that, number one, I mean, she was kind of under the microscope already at that point.
Yeah, over certain comments she made about gay people or something, and I meant it's just ridiculous. I mean, yes, people are entitled to their own opinion. The old saying goes, and pardon my language on this, but the old saying goes, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. So they're basically the guy who originally said that, he was trying to point out that even a jerk has an opinion for something, and they have the right to say it. Yeah. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you gotta like it. So,
and then on top of it, we have these hypersensitive times where you say something, and look, people look for a reason
to start trouble.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. I was just noting, we have a town Facebook group page or whatever, and every time something happens, I think they just pulled up, honey. Every time there is it's like the same 3 or 4 people, like, oh, why is Town Hall doing this? Why? Relax. It's nothing crazy is going on.
It's like it's same thing here. Same here in Ludington, Michigan. It's the same thing here. We have people that sit there harking about what's the town doing now? Why is the mayor going to do this? Yada yada yada. I says, who cares? I says, who cares? If they're doing what they're going to do, go to the freaking town hall meetings, shout it out, whatever you're going to do, and get it over with. Don't sit there and boast about it, ruining your whole week with just constant yada, yada, yada. I mean, my God, it gets ridiculous. And just like yesterday, my BFF, Tara Babcock, she did a video yesterday talking about how this conservative girl, she goes by the name Shu on YouTube, apparently, okay? And she was talking about how certain things took place, and with how she doesn't like how Twitch is being run, yada yada yada, all that, just nonsensical crap. And she says that no one is forcing this girl to like Twitch or do anything with Twitch. If you don't want to be on there, don't worry about it. Don't talk about it. You don't need to talk about it. Just like it's the people that sit there and cry, woke this, woke that, every day of the week. I just sit back and I go, whatever. I don't care. It ain't bothering me.
Like my whole thing, if I don't have to pay for it, if I don't have to subsidize it, if it doesn't affect my rights or my kids or whatever, then
exactly.
Whatever.
Exactly.
But
the thing of, you don't let it bother you. Just like another friend of mine, Jackie Jing, she did a video yesterday talking about how this bride was complaining about how everyone at her wedding, after the wedding and stuff, they were at this parent cabin thing or something for the wedding and stuff. Okay. And the reception was all taking place there. They all the guests went inside and were watching some kind of boxing match on the television and stuff. Okay. She got all upset about it and stuff. And I wrote in the comment section of Jackie's video, and I told her, this bride needs to stop being a big crybaby. Don't worry about them. They want to be watching the boxing match. Let them watch the boxing match. Take your new husband, go outside, enjoy yourselves, and dance or whatever. And I said, if you want to really screw them over, take the wedding photos without them. Take the wedding photos without them. You want to watch the boxing match? You're going to miss out on this.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I says that you don't let these things bother you. Just like me, I cut all that crap out of my life. I literally took and went to my cable company, and I told them, I want to get rid of CNN. I want to get rid of Fox News. I want to get rid of all that stuff. And they said, okay. They gave me a form. Fill out what you want on your TV package. Did all that. No more of that crap on there. But any channel I'll watch, they'll still advertise that stuff. And I'm just like, I listen to what they're advertising or something, and I'm just sitting back and going, I'm glad I got rid of it. I don't need that crap in my life. My dad was obsessed with that crap. Every day of the week, he would have, every day up until he went to bed at night, he would have CNN on and nothing but. And just was listening to the political garbage that was going on and stuff. And I'm glad now where he's living down in Georgia, I'm glad where he's living down there. My older sister won't let him watch that crap. She says, oh no, you've had a stroke. You had nearly a heart attack at one point and stuff. She says, you're not watching any more of that. She says, that's what's driving you a little crazy there and stuff. And yeah, it can do that to somebody if you let it get to you. To me, I just sit back these days, like people ask me, oh, the next election's coming up. Who you voting for? At this point, I'm about ready to just go independent and say, screw the Democrat or Republican Party, because they're not doing their job. It's all squabble this, do this. I don't care anymore about that crap.
I'm going to propose a solution to everybody watching today. Everybody write Joe in.
There you go.
Hey, everybody is so divided. You might have a shot. You know,
there you go.
Great. I hate to cut you off. I do have to run, but why don't you?
Oh, it's all right.
Tell everybody again. You got the giveaway up until the 29th.
February the 29th.
Thursday.
Everybody's got to be entered by February the 29th. Go over to the 500 subscriber announcement video. It's like somewhere down there in the videos now and stuff, because it's like, I think a few weeks back. Because I went to it the other day and somebody asked me if I could post a link in their chat and stuff. I says, okay. I had to go all the way back down to that video, watch the video, post the link. And they said that they sent over at least 5 or more people on there. And I was like watching it and I was like, yep. And I got to make sure you're all publicly subscribed, because if you're not publicly subscribed, it's kind of unfair to others, you know. And when it came to the holiday giveaway I did, okay, that one I would have had international involved if it didn't cost so much to ship everything international. So I just said no international on that one. But in this one, it's open to everybody, because all I got to do is go to wherever they want the gift card from, get their email address, put it in there. It's in your email. You're done.
I don't know what's funnier about this, the actual phrase or the fact that the guy who came up from this is...
It's because of the way Biden is so old. Okay, they say he's drifting off on this and that, and I'm just sitting back and going, I can see it sometimes. But when he's talking, and like there's been times he'll drift off, like he's like he wants to be somewhere else, you know. And I was like, when somebody said Sleepy Joe, I wrote on there one time and I says, yeah, you're damn right. I've been up since freaking 6 a.m. I'm going to bed.
Well, on that, I apologize. I got to run. But thanks for jumping in. See, we had a nice little back. Maybe I'll just like throw up random invites more often.
Yeah, we should do this more often.
Tour.
Wait.
To the neighbor's spot.
Sorry, my wife is asking me a question. All right. Well, I'm sorry, everybody. I got to run. But as always, I want to thank everybody for giving me a little bit of your day. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope to get some more stuff out this week. I've got nothing left to say, I guess. Peace, love, and comics. Take care, everyone. Thanks again.
Will bore is too much, I swear to God. He put on there, Canadians watch American politics with popcorn because ours sucks.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know the woman's name. Somebody for some like conservative Canadian woman who just goes after Trudeau. I don't know why, came up on my feed. And I was like, oh, I need popcorn. But
it's like it's an entertainment, but here it's like you don't even have to go to the movies. You just, if you still had like CNN or something, you just sit back and go, oh, they did something stupid today. Well, this is better than going to the movies.
Well, anyway, take care, everybody.
All right, catch you later, brother.